Welcome back, cereal eaters, to another edition of What's in the Box. So what have we got this time? Well, I thought it was about time I featured some Kelloggs Variety promotions, and this one in 1999 was brilliant. It's called Out of This World. Let's take a look. So in this box we've actually got all the main variety characters featured, and you'll see it does actually say it's a reusable pack holder. So there were 8 in here. On the back it does show which is the way to put it, this way. It shows you actually how to actually open this. So basically you've got to rip the middle and then you can snap it in half and you've got your holder. And then you'll see here it's also got one token that you need towards the actual Out of This World poster. So I've remade this box up so we could actually give it a go and see what it's like. So in theory, I pull this open here. We'll see how it works. Peel that back. And sure enough, unfold it. You see I put empty variety boxes in there. There's your reusable holder. So you could then obviously take out your variety and eat away. And then obviously when you finish them all, as you'll see in there, it says time to stock up. I'm not sure if the other side says that as well. Let's have a look. No, it says exactly the same. So this is what the actual 8 box pack looked like. You could also get it in the usual way where you get them in these sort of cellophane wrappings. So I've got 2 variations here. This is again standard variety. It would have been 8 boxes here. And again, you've got the token there advertising Out of This World. And one of the other nice things that Kellogg's did at the time as well, they did these Choco variety. And I'll show you those that came in that particular packet when we actually go through the boxes themselves. And I will show you this wrapper as well that I got, because again, this is for the Out of This World offer. So the packets were all exactly the same when this one was issued. But this was promoting Star Wars Episode 1. So Kellogg's obviously had really tied into the whole Star Wars franchise. And if you've not seen any of the other What's in the Box for the other Kellogg's statuettes and so forth, then do check those videos out. But in this case, you actually got a free Merlin sticker. So my recollections are it wasn't anything special in terms of the actual sticker packet. It was just a normal free packet. But it was nice to see the sort of image on the side of all the variety pack here as well. So not only did you get the collector's cards for Out of This World, but you got the Merlin sticker too. So when it comes to the actual collector's cards on the back of the packet, there were 22 to collect, but there were so many different variations because of the different sorts of packaging that they used in terms of either they rebranded things, there was the chocolate flavoured ones that I mentioned earlier and so forth. So I'll go through them all so you can see what they're like. But we'll start off with number 1. So you'll see here you've got the sun as the main collector's card itself. And the intention is you obviously cut around there and stick it onto the poster, which I'll show you later. On the side, you've got information of how to actually send away for the poster, which was 2 tokens. And on the front, you obviously clearly with corn pops. Now, part way through, or probably about 6 months later, they decided to rebrand corn pops, and it looked this sort of, I guess, more modern style. And on the back, the actual collector's card is the same, but the main difference is the actual side. You can see that Octo the octopus is featured, and he obviously featured on the outer wrapping that I showed you at the very beginning. So makes it more to collect, which is always quite fun. We then go on to number 2, which is Frosties, and they went from this standard box of Frosties to supercharged version here. And again, you'll see the style is the same on the back, and this one is for Mercury. We then get on to Cocoa Pops, moving from this one to this one. And the back of this one features Venus. We then have Rice Krispies. So again, only a subtle change on this one with the characters, but they've gone slightly more 3D-ish. And on the back we've got good old Earth. We then get onto Frosties, and again another double here, and this one's featuring Mars. And it's worth showing this because actually there is a variety of this one, because actually you'll see that the Mars image has been sort of inset in a different place for some reason or other. Don't know why they did that, but they did. Again, another Frosties, this time with Jupiter. A big one here now with number 7, which is Saturn, because we've got 2 lots of cornflakes. And we've got 2 lots of honey loops as well. And turning that round, this is what Saturn looks like. Another Frosties, this one with Uranus. No jokes intended. We then have another double Cocoa Pops with Neptune. Here we've got Corn Pops with Pluto. Here we've got another big one again. This has got Ricicles, 2 different versions of Captain Rick there, with this being the more recent version. Sadly, Ricicles are no longer with us. And you've also got Choco Cornflakes, which would have been one of the chocolate flavours in that Choco Variety I showed you. This covers the moon. Another double Rice Krispies and a Choco's flavour. And this is Galaxies. I think we're about halfway through now. Cocoa Pops, and we've got Halley's Comet. Another Corn Pops double. And we've got Nebulous. Rice Krispies. And Yuri Gagarin. Another double Chocky one with the cornflakes. And Neil Armstrong as the first man on the moon, which also features on this double cornflakes one. We then have chocolate cornflakes again with the Lunar Rover vehicle. Cocoa Pops has got Voyager 1 and 2. We then have Rice Krispies and the Mir Space Station. We then have a threesome here. So this is cornflakes and Choco Smacks. Again, another one from that chocolate variation. And this is the Space Shuttle. And finally, cornflakes again and Spacewalk. So that was a massive run through. The other thing I mentioned was the poster you could get. So this is what it was like. So it was a landscape sort of poster you used here, and you basically just stuck the actual image of the collector card on the respective space there, and that was it. And then you could obviously display it on your wall. So I really like this set because I think not only have you got these sort of collector's cards, I think it's just nice reference material as well, whilst you're munching away in your cereal, to actually read up all about this. So certainly one of the better variety sets that are around. I featured some of the adverts at the end. Now, they don't specifically relate to this offer, but it was just nice to see some of the ads that were around at this particular time as well.
Variety comes in packs of 8, but which one to have often leaves me in a state. I'll get my friends to help me choose which ones to have and which ones to lose. But in the end I just can't wait. If I pick myself, I know I'll get all 8.
Kellogg's Variety. Get your hands on all 8.
Hey Octo, which one will you choose today? Variety comes in packs of 8, but which one to have often leaves me in a state. I don't know which one to choose. Oh, lucky for me, I can't lose. Other people eat them one by one, but I like all 8 in my time.
Kellogg's Variety. Get your hands on all 8.
As always, if you're interested in this and other cereal items, then please subscribe to this channel, like and share it, or visit my website cerealoffers.com and click on Kellogg's.